Hot off the heels of their most talked about secret lair yet, we have Commander Legends, the latest set based on drafting the hugely popular Commander format. According to Gavin Very, studies show Commander players just love combing through standard sets for awesome draft chaff like Patron of the Valiant and Wildheart Invoker, so we figured, why not make an entire set full of it? But this time, it's Commander draft chaff. But is this chaff the golden calf, or just more riffraff? Stay tuned to find out. It's the Cardboard Awards. But before we begin, we have to thank our sponsor, the Blue Mage's Book of Answers. If you have to ask, the answer's always no. Good evening and welcome to the Cardboard Awards. I'm your host, Don Fox, and I have joining me tonight the great Kenneth Spencer. How you doing tonight, Ken?
I'm doing pretty great.
It's hard not to be. Kaldheim is right around the corner and already getting leaked. But before we look forward, we're taking a look back at the crazy times of Commander Legends.
I mean, even spoilers season was a crazy couple of weeks, with brand new spoilers that totally weren't leaked on a potato, the triumphant return of the looks like Dredge got a new toy guy, and absolutely nothing else important happening in the world. At all. But enough with the hype, let's get to the awards. We're starting things hot this set with the Shameless Cash Grab Award. This is the award for the best design that's basically just printing money.
Always contentious, Kenneth.
Yes, indeed, Don.
Well, Vampiric Tutor and Mana Drain are the proven quantities, but there's a lot of talk about Jeweled Lotus, so let's see what the board thinks.
It looks like this set's winner is Jeweled Lotus. You know, there were a few contenders this set, but I don't think this surprises anybody.
Definitely not, Kenny. But now we get to enjoy a turn 1 Grand Arbiter, Duretti, or even Urza, with no magical Christmas land, just this in a land.
That's just bonkers. And the prices on this thing clearly reflect the intent.
But when you just have to have your commander out 3 turns early, gotta be Jeweled Lotus. Unplaytested, WotC approved. What do we have up next, Spence?
You know the internet hates when WotC tries to make the memes for them.
You're damn right, K. Spence. WotC didn't create Stormcrow. The people did.
That they did. But with our next category, we honor the corporate attempts at humor that actually work. It's the Best Corporate Meme Award.
Kennedy, my friend, the competition was stiff on this one. Give us the nominees.
Well, we have Roga, son of Rograk, To Go Goblin Weaponsmith, Karark the Thumbles, Apex Devastator, Hands, Eric's son, and Arkelos, Lagoon, Mystic.
They all had great performances, but who's taking the trophy, Ken Spen?
The award for Best Corporate Meme goes to Apex Devastator.
Now, to be honest, I don't think there's anything we could say about this card that hasn't already been said. So let's just have the celebs say it for us. DJ Khaled, Exhibit, Oprah, and my personal favorite,
Cascade, Cascade, Cascade. Cascade.
Nicely done, Kendrick.
Next up, we have Worst Flavor Text, the award for the flavor that we do not savor.
You hate to see it, Ken, but without further ado...
This set's winner is Monoconfluence.
Ouch.
Sorry, Teysa. Ravnica is its guilds. It's literally the guild plan.
All of the promo is just pick a guild. Who's your guild? What guild are you?
Feels like a BuzzFeed quiz.
And right when she was trying to sound introspective. Terrible. Just for curiosity, who are the other nominees?
Wanna nom 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 on the other nominees?
Not if they taste like this, Ken.
There was Magoo's of the Hors d'oeuvre.
No, ma'am, the cost is not the same. This time you have to wait a full turn around the table and pay an extra green mana.
Ugh.
Tastes like sawdust.
Tastes like a bowl of cinnamon. And the next isn't much better, Don. An oldie but a goodie. It's Burnished Heart.
Forged to Wander, more like Forged to Die. Immediately, and in some decks, repeatedly.
Forged to be fertilizer. Tastes awful.
Tastes like feet and broken dreams.
That's harsh, Don. But why have you tasted...
I'll try anything once, Ken.
Well, I think...
Anything.
Well, I think...
I get curious, Don. I get curious.
Well, I think we need a palate cleanser after that. So let's move on to the next category.
I have a problem.
Up next is the category of most flavorful design.
The award for the card that really nails that top-down style.
Or is that bottom up, Don?
I don't even know anymore, Ken.
Well, bottoms up.
Oh, Kennedy. Tell us the card.
In the category of most flavorful design, we have Jessica Thriss Reborn. In order to show just how reborn she is, WotC made her able to be your commander so that you too can birth as many Jessicas as you want.
And with that minus ability, she's a perfect infinite mana outlet. So pair her up with any other colors to guarantee you some sweet infinite mana and infinite rebirths.
Really a home run with this flavorful design.
When in doubt, just birth another Jessica.
Oh, I'm gonna birth me some Jessicas.
I can't blame you, Kenji. And as long as you're not birthing Child of Alara, I'm happy.
No promises there, Don. And now we have the What About White Award.
I love this one.
These are the cards that further supplant Magic's most irrelevant color.
This is the award for the best card that, with small tweaks, could have totally been white. Or just any design that completely overshadows a white staple.
No one's gonna have strong feelings about this one.
My money's on Opposition Agent.
It's a great pick, Don, but I'm Team Hull Breacher. Opposition Agent crushes Aven Mind Sensor, but it's still a pretty black effect in how it steals the card. But Hull Breacher is just straight up offensive. Almost everything about it is an affront. Sure, this could be blue, but why?
As usual, when deciding between two cards that screw white over, WotC says, Porque no lo Stokes.
Yes, they do, Don. Let's see who they pick. For this set's What About White Award, we have... Hull Breacher.
I'm speechless, Ken.
Me too, Don. I have literally no words for this card. Seriously, there's no words on this. The cue card is just blank. They handed me an empty, blank, white card.
Fitting.
Well, better luck next time, White. And speaking of white, next we have the white board wipe of the set. This award commemorates that new board wipe that shows up every set, just to remind us that white is the best at something.
Well, it sure was at one point, KS.
This one shouldn't surprise anyone.
I think.
Slosh Laronx. This card answers the question, why would you want to destroy the cornerstone of your opponent's decks? Of course you wouldn't. You're not mean, or you'd be playing one of the good colors.
Leave it to WotC to give white another board wipe when it needs a board bidet.
Well, better luck next time, White.
And before we move on, we'd like to thank our sponsor, BBD. If you're thirsty for power, accept no substitute. It's instant speed energy at any cost. Big Black Deck. Get that big deck energy.
Next up we have that reprint you'll hate seeing more of. What's your pick for this one, Don?
I don't know, Ken. How about you go first?
Well, tutors are pretty powerful, and Vampiric Tutor is arguably the best out there, so I'm gonna go with that.
I'm going with Mana Drain, an absolute unit of a counterspell. High price tag, needed reprint, but I'm gonna hate getting hit with it.
Well, let's see what we get here, Don. The award for that reprint you'll hate seeing more of, Mana Drain.
In your face, Kensington, Spencerman.
It is, Don. I guess WotC decided they already printed these, so they might as well be less oppressively priced.
Now, if you want either of these ancient and broken cards, you don't have to sell your kidney. Just sell your spleen. Or your finger. You probably have 10. That's just excessive. And who needs the Fing when you could be drinking salty tears as you counter yet another green player's hero?
Oh, that's just mean, Don. Next up is our last and most prestigious award of the evening. It's the Best in Color Award. One award each for the most outstanding new card in each color. We're starting with blue. Any smooth predictions, Don?
Oh, blue's a gimme. Definitely Hull Breacher.
Well, let's see what we have here, Don. The blue award for Best in Color is Hull Breaker.
No contest, really. It's a staple level card.
Draw Denial has always been powerful, and I'm sure lots of players will agree with you, Don.
If Narset and Leovold have taught us anything, this type of card is always miserable. But maybe the addition of Flash and the additional upside to the player will make this one even more depression-inducing. So what's next, Kennard Spennard?
Next up is red.
Jessica's Will is 3 impulsive draw, and it usually pays for itself, but people do love their wheel effects. I'll say Jessica's Will, but it's a bit of a toss-up.
Nice pick, Don. The red award for best in color is Portraiser.
Didn't expect that one, Kennel Cakes.
Me neither, Don. Portraiser has an interesting design that allows for multiple combats if he gets through.
He reminds me of the absolute Beefmaster from the last set. Good for him.
Absolutely, Don. Next up is black. What do you think?
Black's the other gimme. Has to be Opposition Agent.
Well, let me see here. The black award for best in color goes to Opposition Agent. Tutors are incredibly powerful in a singleton format, so shutting them down is just nasty.
Nasty indeed, Ken.
And stealing the card is extra nasty, like licking a public phone nasty.
Oh, let's not go down the nasty rabbit hole again, Kenjamin Franklin. We both know I'll have you beat.
You are so right, Don. Now, what's your prediction for white?
Well, the hype was real when Keeper of the Accord was spoiled, so I'm gonna stick with that one.
Fair pick, Don, and good reasoning.
Don't patronize me, Spencer.
I wouldn't dream of it. And the white award for best in color is Achroma's Swill.
Good call by the board on this one. Achroma's Will provides a win con, a life swing if you're behind, or a great save for enemy board wipes. It is a versatile card, Ken.
Quite versatile, Don, and it seems the board agrees. And lastly, what do you think for green, Magic's most undisputedly powerful color, and the only one that anyone should play ever because it's just so insanely busted?
Well, dude, I just don't know. Whenever I cast green spells, I usually just win the game. And everyone starts cheering, I five $5, and old Pop Pop looks down on me from way up on high, gives me a little wink and cracks wise. Something like, he's a chip off the old block. You know, regular green card stuff. So basically, it doesn't really matter. They're all just, oh, Kodama's on there. Definitely that. That thing's broken like a prize racehorse.
I agree with you basically, Don. The green award for best in color is Kodama of the E Street.
Looks like I got him.
You got him good, Don. Kodama is pretty ridiculous by itself, but with partner allowing it to add any other color to its identity, shenanigans ensue.
Shenanigans indeed, Kenthony. I have no clue why this says permanents instead of creatures.
It's pretty darn strong, and a good pick. Nice finish, Don.
It was, wasn't it? For me, for all of you, and for the Cardboard Awards.
Nice segue, dude.